Didn't your mom tell you not to play with someone else's bombs? Thankfully, it's just bombs and not Legos. Some people have a lot of time on their hands. And talent, too. Some people have a lot of... No, thank you. I only fly commercial. I have monatophobia. No, careful. It might bite. The label reads, Phytobomb, man's best friend in combat. Looks like I'm gonna need something to keep it in place. Self-inflating weather balloon. Maximum weight, 1,800 pounds. That's a couple of Garricks, give or take. Excuse me, miss. Could you please move a bit?
No. No. No.
Wait, I did what to you?
No.
Wow, what's her problem?
Well, strike me blind if it isn't little Betty Anderson. My, but how you've grown.
I'm pretty sure I've been the same size for as long as I can remember. Wait, you know me?
Oh, I see what you're doing. Pretending to have lost your memories again, hey?
I'm not pretending. I have actually lost all my memories.
You know what's gotten lost for real? Berta. That poor old cow is nowhere to be found since your last visit to the farm.
What are you talking about?
Nice try, Betty, but you're not fooling old Roscoe anymore. Oh, and if you want to take Picky on another one of your scavenger hunts, tough luck. She's grounded in the barn.
I'm looking for my mom. Have you seen her? She might be around here looking for some guy named Lincoln Porter.
I haven't seen our mayor in ages. Lincoln. Why is that name so familiar? Lincoln. Lincoln. Oh, the airfield's ace. Yeah, best pilot these eyes have ever seen. Well, that was until your mom and he had that thing.
Thing? What thing?
You know, when two adults are having a roll in the hay.
Mom would never do that. She'd get her suit all dirty.
I'm not talking about actual hay, Betty. They've been, doing squat thrusts in the cucumber patch.
Couldn't they just do that at the gym?
I'm trying to say she was having her corn ground.
I don't know how someone could have fun with corn. Ooh, unless you turn it into popcorn.
You're not getting it. Ever heard of buttering the biscuit?
Biscuit? What are we even talking about anymore?
They were getting primal, Betty. Primal!
Wait, when did we start talking about dinosaurs?
Fornicating, Betty! They were fornicating!
Ew! You take that back, mister! My mom would never, ever do something like that!
Aren't you evidence to the contrary?
Never, I say! End of story!
Anyway, I haven't seen him for a very long while. Who knows? Maybe he left town or something.
How would he leave town? The bridge is out.
You know, Betty, a lack of a bridge isn't much of an obstacle for a pilot.
Anyway, where do you think he went?
Not a lot of options left. You got the airfield, but that's been abandoned for months. Then there's the hiking trails, but you'd have to be crazy to wander around there.
Let's say I want to look for Lincoln in those trails. Without a map, how would I find my way around?
Let me tell you, if you go there, you'll either get lost, get eaten by a wild critter, or fall off a cliff and break your neck. Say now, if you're looking for someone, I could lend you my Star Trekker picky.
Uh-oh, I hear a butt coming.
But since you've been pranking me for so many years, I figure you owe me one, or two, or three.
Crap baskets!
Let me see. Why don't you go fix the welcome sign at the edge of town? I've been meaning to do that for a while, but you might as well take care of it. Oh, and you remember Berta, right?
No?
Doesn't matter. I don't know what you did with her, but you're gonna get her back. She's probably pretty ornery, so take this.
Just one question. Who the heck is Peaky?
Picky? She's just about the best trekker in the whole county.
Oh, she's a doggy. I love doggies.
Are you okay, Betty? Did you hit your head harder this time?
So what do you do around here?
Really, Betty? Okay, I'll play along. What do you think I do around here?
Farm stuff?
I'm a poultry farmer.
Chickens? Cool! Where are they?
You little...
Have you been to town lately?
Nah, there's really no reason for me to go into town anymore. I'd rather stay here and keep my animals safe.
Did you know that everyone in town lost their memories?
Oh, come on, Betty. Not that one again.
Huh?
Look, the everyone in town has amnesia prank wasn't funny the first time you tried it. And it hasn't been funny the last 20 times either.
I'm pretty sure I've never done that. Plus, I'm telling the truth.
Uh-huh.
Why are you worried about the animals not being safe?
Around this time last year, I saw some scumbag with a hood skulking around my barn.
Wait, so?
Not many people just wander up here, so I got suspicious. I headed out to confront him, but before I could reach the barn, there was a huge flash of light and a massive kaboom. Scared the life out of me. By the time I got my wits back, the bastard was gone. But he left a calling card. Poor Flora. She was Picky's mom. That hooded scumbag butchered her. I'll never forget that sight.
So, you haven't noticed anyone acting weird?
Like I said, haven't been to town in a while.
But don't you have to deliver the milk?
I haven't received a milk order in over a year. Last time I was in town, everyone was eating some goopy stuff. These town folk and their fancy diets, I tell you.
Why don't we talk about something else? Why'd you get so worked up when I mentioned the chickens?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
Because remembering that day hurts, Betty. All of them are gone. All of them.
You know, sometimes it helps to talk about this kind of thing.
They were devoured right before my eyes.
Well, isn't that their purpose in life? To be eaten?
But not like that, Betty. Not like that. Enough.
No, really, what's the difference?
Enough! So, what are you cooking up this time?
Can you tell me more about Lincoln?
What's in it for me?
The sooner I get answers, the sooner I'll be on my way.
Go ahead.
Tell me more about his relationship with my mom.
Well, I can tell you how it all began. It was the middle of July, a couple years back. The airfield had just been built, and naturally, the mayor was going to inaugurate it. Had the red ribbon and everything ready. Then one of the planes performing for the event starts showing off, capping it all with an Milliman turn, and cutting right through the ribbon before Eliza could get to it. Ruined the whole thing for her.
Oof, I'm guessing she didn't take that very well.
Oh, you have no idea. That fight was legendary. They were at each other's throats for hours on end.
Okay, but how did all that result in a relationship?
Well, you already know the rest.
Stop! Not again! What was Lincoln's job at the airfield?
He was a pilot,
I mean, aside from the obvious, like what kind of pilot?
a plane pilot. Not as funny when you're the one on the receiving end, eh?
Just tell me something useful, would you?
Oh, all right. He used to pilot that flying boat. Well, until the accident, that is. Not long after that happened, the military evacuated the airfield and shut the whole thing down. Last time I saw him, well, he was out of his mind, ranting and raving. It's all the ghost's fault, if you ask me.
Ghost? What ghost?
Didn't you know? The airfield's haunted.
Haunted? Zoinks!
If you get close enough, you can hear this ghastly voice singing in a language that creeps the hell out of me.
What do you think happened to him?
I don't know him very well, honestly. But last time I saw him, he seemed pretty unhinged. Kept begging me to let him hide somewhere on the farm, but wouldn't say why.
Do you think he was running away from Mom?
Your mom can definitely send a man running, but I doubt it in this case.
What was he running away from then?
No idea, but whatever it was, it scared the hell out of him.
This is gonna sound weird, but I saw this plane wing in town. Do you think it can be linked to Lincoln's disappearance somehow?
Maybe. What kind of plane wing are we talking about?
The kind that can total a motel.
Holy cow! Is Sam all right?
Sam? Who's Sam? It doesn't look like anybody's been in that motel for a long time.
Poor Sam. I hope he survived. If he didn't, may God rest his entrepreneurial soul. Anyway, what did this wing of yours look like?
I don't know. Huge? Made of metal? Oh wait, it had a white star painted on it.
I'm not sure, but that does sound like Lincoln's plane.
How do you know?
It's a small town, Betty. There ain't that many planes.
You know what? think I know enough about the guy already.
Let's talk redemption.
Sure thing.
About this cow of yours.
Hey, her name is Berta.
I'm afraid Berta has moved on to higher pastures beyond any terrestrial worries. She now sits on high, watching over us.
She's dead? Was it you, Betty? Are you the one who butchered my sweet Berta?
What? No! She's just trapped in that tower at the airfield.
Phew.
Okay, I've told you where Berta is, so that's one thing I can cross off my list.
The hell you will. You're not finished until Berta is back in the barn where she belongs.
And just how am I supposed to get Berta down exactly?
You found a way to get her up there. Now I found a way to get her back here.
Easier said than done.
Life's like a cow, Betty. You do good by her, she'll give you milk. You piss her off, you get kicked in the ribs.
Tell me about it. Ow. Do you think the cows would mind if I took some of their hay?
Normally, they don't eat nothing during the full moon, but it's kinda cloudy tonight. They might be pretty dang hungry.
Well, I'm sure I can just stick my hand in there and grab some.
Yep, I don't reckon that's a good idea. My cows get real defensive when it comes to their food.
What's the worst a cow can do? Bite me?
Here's the thing, Betty. They would never stop at one bite. They will rip off your hand and chew, chomp, and sunder until there's nothing left. The worst of it is the sound of crushing bones and...
Oh my god! I had no idea cows could do that.
You think that's bad? I haven't even told you about the dark rituals, the virgin sacrifices, the obscene and unholy symbols they draw on the barn wall by dipping their hooves in human blood.
You're making this up, aren't you?
Would you look at that? The prankster got pranked in your face!
It's not funny when you do it, Roscoe.
I know Roscoe's messing with me, but what if that was him messing with me? I'd better find a way to distract them from their food. I'm very attached to my hands.
I know more about that cow than I do about myself now. Let's talk about something else.
If you want.
About that sign down the road.
Is it fixed?
Oh, shoot, I knew I was forgetting something.
Can't fix a memory with duct tape, can you? Just write it down or something.
What do I need to do for you to lend me Peaky?
Simple. Just fix the crossroads sign and put Berta back where she belongs.
Got it. I just realized that there is no redemption without action. So maybe I should get on that? Anyway, see you around, Roscoe.
Hey, Roscoe, there's something I gotta tell you.
Ha! I knew this day would come eventually. Well, let's hear it.
Someone, may have, read all your mail.
Oh, Betty, I forget. Wait, what? I thought you were going to apologize for everything you've put me through over the years.
Gee, Roscoe, even if I could remember doing anything to you, I don't think I'd apologize for it.
Well, maybe you can save me a trip to the mailbox at least. Tell me, did I get good news or bad news?
There are secret government vans headed towards your farm with mangled corpses inside.
They sent a letter about that? Why not a telegram? It seems urgent.
Because it's a conspiracy. The desert climate will prevent the bodies from rotting. Then, the government can harvest their organs and implant them in ordinary humans. Also, they can create a race of super soldiers who can fight space battles.
Against who?
The Finnish. Also, the Koreans.
North or south?
Both parts of Finland, Roscoe. It's literally a catastrophe of cosmic proportions. One that could wipe out life on the entire planet.
Betty,
Yeah?
please don't read my mail again.
Okay.
Moo!
All right, all right. I'd rather not. I could lose a finger. And I love my fingers.
Hey, you have no business there.
I know I've got deep pockets, but they're not that deep. Even if I could reach it, what would be the point?
Hey, you have no business there.
Even if I could pick that up, what would I do with it?
Hey, let me give you something.
Moo!
I'll take that as a no.
Moo!
Maybe I should try a more diplomatic approach. That doesn't need gloopy.
Hey, let me give you something.
Moo!
I'll take that as a no.
Moo!
You know, the worst part about this is having to climb back up.
Unless you find a different solution,
No way! Think of something else.
Unless you find a different solution, I'm not making the trip again.
I can't plunge that.
Hey, let me give you something.
Moo!
I'll take that as a no.
Moo!
Ow.
Just vote.
Oh no, the Tupafarkas! Get away from my cows, you fiend! I won't let them end up like the chickens!
Cows have 4 stomachs, and I don't want my stuff in any of them. I come in peace and bearing gifts. Edible gifts.
Moo.
This is much worse for me than it is for her. Or not. Anyway.
Moo. Moo.
I'm gonna need a bigger inventory. Now that Bird is asleep, it's time for the second part of the plan. Dragging her back to the farm. Wait, how am I supposed to do that? Another perfect plan concocted by me, Betty. How's she going to land, you ask? We'll let future Betty worry about that. First the cow, now the door? Is everything in this world intent on keeping me from... Oh, it's unlocked. I better not touch that. It seems important. If there's something you don't want to mess with, it's US military property. What a waste of time! Look, the last thing I want is this escalating to DEFCON 1, so leave it be. From Command. No, General, there is no take your daughter to work day on this base. Especially if she's a better shot and pilot than most of our soldiers. Nuclear Engagement Protocol. Report to your post, put your head between your legs, and kiss your butt goodbye. A navigation chart. It helps you find things on the map with coordinates. I don't even know what to look for.
This isn't our usual milk run, sir?
That film badge you're wearing should have been a clue. We're headed to Alamogordo.
You're cleared for takeoff.
Roger that. Okay. Lieutenant, let's see how you ride her. 3-point takeoff.
Landing gear up.
Keep climbing and increase speed to 160. Level out at Angels 10.
Juliet 8-1 Sierra to Airfield 84 Control. We got something on radar. Are you picking it up? Whoa, boy, that was fast.
Sorry about that, 8-1. Whatever it is, it's heading right for you. Recommend evasive action.
You ain't kidding. Lieutenant, hit the...
8-1. 8-1, come in.
Tower, this is 8-1. It took out a wing. We're going down. This is Colonel Lincoln Porter speaking. To all crew, bail out. Bail out. Thank you for flying with us. Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit. bearing in mind it may no longer be attached to the plane. If that's the case, jump out of whatever hole is most convenient.
8-1, 8-1, status. Did you hit your head, Colonel?
No, but we're about to. I'm going to try to make an emergency landing away from the town. We can't risk it.
Control to 8-1. Control to 8-1. Please respond, 8-1. They're gone.
Porter better not be dead. He still owes me $50.
Airfield 84 to command. We have a broken arrow situation. Last known coordinates are 33 degrees, 41 minutes, 26 seconds north. 105 degrees, 43 minutes, 42 seconds west. Please advise.
That was the end of the recording. It must have happened before the airfield was abandoned. One of the trails gets us real close to the crash site. I say we check it out.
Well, no one can say we didn't try. This was a nice adventure. I had fun, you had fun, and now this only leaves us with one option. Going home! Okay, let's do this. Let's look for a way that doesn't end in me falling down the canyon. Please. If I want to cross, I'll have to stop these turbines. I know I've got deep pockets, but they're not. Where is Linda when we need her? She'd wrench this engine into oblivion. Where is Linda when we need her? She'd wrench this engine into oblivion. Easy there, cowboy. I'm not about to lose a hand due to your itchy trigger finger. I fixed your sign and saved Berta. What now?
Saved isn't the word I'd use, but I suppose all's well that ends well. Now, go grab something Pickett can use to track that fella.
Great. What should I bring her?
Just anything that might have his smell on it. Clothes usually work pretty well.
And they said I was a weirdo for carrying around my mom's lover's underwear.
Who'd ever say something like, wait, you did what?
It's been a long night, don't ask.
Oh, who's this cutie?
Wow, those are big words for such a tiny piglet. Look, I've had enough hay in my pockets for one day.
Ay, caramba! It's a haystack!
A chaotic collection of dried grass perfectly organized in the shape of a haystack. I thought a haystack!
This is haystack! Houston, we have a haystack. Why so serious?
Right, haystacks have no emotions.
Hay? Why did it have to be hay?
Hey, where we're going, we don't need hay.
Long live the hay! Hasta la vista, haystack! You're lucky you're so cute, or I would...
Why are you so angry with me? Do we even know each other?
Listen. Whoa, whoa!
Before you get mad, I think you should know that everyone in town has lost their memories.
I can't remember you, or anything else about my life. No, it is not a prank. Why does everyone keep asking me that?
I'm just trying to find my mom, that's all. A whole year?
Well, if it's been that long, we should probably catch up.
Roscoe said you're an excellent tracker. Could you help me find Lincoln? Well, I'm sure the former president would come in handy if we were fighting vampires. But I'm actually talking about my mom's friend.
Hey there, cutie.
Anyways, sorry to do this to you. If it's any consolation, I had them in my pocket the whole night.
Oh, don't quote me the Geneva Convention. Just sniff them already.
It's not exactly a fresh scent, but it's worth a shot. She's picked up the scent. Let's follow her, quick.
See you later, Roscoe.
You better bring her back in one piece.
Wait, are we going hiking?
Lincoln's in there? The creepy abandoned mine that's about to collapse? Of course he is. Thanks, Piggy. How about the satisfaction of a job well done? Okay. When I come back, I'll bring you a whole box of Twonkies. Happy now? Guess she's smart enough to know her way back, right? Hold it with the salt. My pockets are seasoned enough for now. Clearly I forgot to eat my spinach today. Listen up, chumps. I've told you before, the minecart is a tool, not a toy. Willie took a joyride last week and he's not coming back. So unless you have all of your safety gear on, you don't set 1 foot inside the mine. If you don't want to be dead, or worse, fired. Remember, helmet, goggles, and mask. No exceptions. Only the right load will open this barrier, so save some energy. Or brain cells. Tampering with it won't do us any good. Yeah! I wouldn't want a rock flying into my face when we finally get this thrill ride going. If I could put on enough weight to lower the platform, I bet I could ride this cart into the mine. However, I should find a way to guarantee my safety first. I'm all for extravagant combinations, but how about we try that again with a more compatible item? Allow me to introduce the precariously magnificent Glider 6500. Between you and me, this one's still a bit unstable, so please don't use it unless you absolutely have to, okay? That won't make the trip any safer, and its weight won't make a difference either. I don't need to leash anything in my inventory. Given the right weight, I'm certain the platform will align with the rails. With the right weight and some much-needed protection, I could ride this into the mine. Boom barrier. More like a buzzkill barrier. It only opens when the cart has the right load in it. This isn't popcorn. It doesn't need salt. The halite crystal's too big. We'll need to grind it down before we can mix it with the gloopy.